Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
What excited to talk to you.
It's always exciting when I get to see you, and you look so gorgeous today.
Oh, it's amazing what makeup and some lipstick will do for a girl. You should have seen me when I woke up.
Right?
You should have seen this hot mess when I woke up this morning. It was not bonita. Well, we will just get diving in. Welcome to episode 119 of The Rundown. I'm one of your hosts, Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and my twinning pink princess over there is Lori Bolton from the Magnet Group. And our sponsor is none other than our buddies over at Totally Bamboo. Oh my God, that looks so good.
Look at that imagery.
Oh, it's beautiful photography. When it comes to combining innovation, craftsmanship, and sustainability, one name stands out, Totally Bamboo. Pioneers in their field, Totally Bamboo introduced the first ever bamboo cutting board and have been leading the category ever since. Bamboo, as Lori well knows, is a remarkable renewable source with a tensile strength greater than steel, yet light enough for everyday use. Unlike traditional hardwoods, bamboo is fast-growing grass that generates quickly after harvesting and makes an ideal eco-conscious choice. Totally Bamboo's ongoing innovation includes the first laminated bamboo salad bowl, decorative inlay cutting board, and Greenlight, the industry's first dishwasher-safe bamboo board. Go check them out today at totallybamboopromo.com.
Love.
I think I have two of these. I have the middle board. I think I bought retail. And then I have this cute little thing that they have salt in. I keep jewelry in mine. I guess it's probably for food, but I feel like you can use it for whatever you need to use it for.
Yeah, it's a little, you can use it for salt, spices, but jewelry is great. You can use it for in the bathroom. It's one of those.
The lid's attached, it just like swivels. So you don't ever have to lose it. You just swivel it on or off.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's very cute and it fits anywhere, in your kitchen, in your bedroom, on your nightstand.
Everywhere. It's so good.
I have a habit of like, I'll take my ring off in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. So I keep like a little jewelry cup next to me, but that would be a good place too, so that you don't like drop your jewelry on the floor.
I love little bowls. I have little bowls everywhere. I just love like little things like that.
So. Yes. I'll have to bring some next time. My daughter is really into clay. I bought her clay several years ago, like 20 pounds of it, and she makes little things. And so you can kind of flip the lips up. And so I use some of those for my jewelry containers because it's just enough of a lip. So it doesn't,
I love that. So cute.
Yeah, she made a s'mores board, tic-tac-toe board made out of chocolate, graham crackers, and marshmallows that she made all the pieces.
Cute.
Yeah.
So
crafty. I don't know who she got it from. Not much.
Actually, you are, Amelia. You'll take and do a bathroom remodel over the weekend. So you're.
Oh, well, if you could see my camera turned around, I have paint swatches all over on the other side of my office because I want to repaint and I can't commit. So I just have all these colors all over the walls. And I'm like, I got to make a decision because this state is driving me insane.
Love it.
But what have you been up to?
Girl, I am almost done. Like big event stuff is done. I've got a couple like overnight trips to no further than a state away, like a Colorado trip, a Vegas trip, Tucson, but I'm like done. This week wrapped like all big meetings for me. So that's so exciting because it was 10 weeks straight. It's been brutal. It's so good. So good. And I have, you're going to think I'm crazy because you're not a morning gal, but I have been teaching a 5 o'clock in the morning Pilates class at one of the beautiful studios out here in Gilbert. So love. And the community is just amazing. They do sound baths, they do bar classes, yoga classes. Saturday I taught a mat Pilates class. I was a sub, and then taught an intro to reformer. I had 9 brand new whippersnappers, a guy included. And it's just it just fills me to be able to share Pilates with people. It just makes me so happy. Some people, like to craft and crochet, and that's their hobby. My hobby is Pilates.
I love it. That is a pretty good hobby to have. Mine is drinking wine, which is not so good. So
Don't think that I don't drink wine at night. I do.
Oh, yes. I wish I did live closer, because I would come to an afternoon class. I would not be up at 5 a.m. because nobody wants to be around me at 5 a.m. I'm not a morning person.
I've got to get up at 3. I get up at 3, leave the house by 3:50, get to the studio by like 4:10, get the studio open, and then just go over my flow real quick on the machine. You got to open the studio. So I don't mind. I love it.
No. Last weekend, after I was done traveling, I wasn't that much of a time difference, but I just couldn't go to sleep. So I was up till 1. So basically I was like going to bed right before you were getting up in the morning.
Right.
Yeah. Crazy. Which is why I'm not a morning person, because I usually struggle to go to bed and stay asleep. So I'm like zonked. Like 5 to 7 is sometimes my best sleep of the whole night.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Well, I haven't been up to a ton, I don't think. Life is just, it all just kind of swirls together.
Yeah.
We had gotten back from Martha's Vineyard. So I've been home for a little bit. This weekend, well, actually when this drops, I'll have gotten back, but it's family weekend at college. So me and my husband and my son are all going to see Addie at school. Mm-hmm. So that will be fun for us. I don't know about for her. I keep teasing her. There's this club that she goes to on Saturday nights. It's 18 and over. And it's like a country line dance, but they also play like hip hop current music. And I'm like, oh girl, let's go to Club Rodeo. Your mom's going to go. And everyone's like, that will destroy that place for her. I was like, is that a bad thing? Does she won't ever want to go to the club anymore? So I'm like, we're going to the club. Let's go, girl. Let's go to the club. She's like, Mom, no. She just doesn't want me to show off my dance moves and show her up. Mom's still got it. Oh my So goodness. Besides embarrassing the hell out of my daughter, I have the SAGD Fall Show is happening the 9th. And so I'm flying to Jersey for that overnight. Nice. And then the following week, my regional has the Fall Show. So we have a St. Louis event, a Kansas City event, and a golf tournament in the middle. So I am being you for the next few weeks. I'm just like, go. Luckily, I don't have to get on airplanes other than the one time.
Thank goodness.
Yes. Travel has not been awesome lately. And with the shutdowns, I don't anticipate it being any more awesome, because people might not be getting paid to do their jobs. So they're not going to be super happy.
No. Yeah. Because government shutdown, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's just so crazy what's going on.
I know. So I just stay in my bubble.
Right. So, stay in the bubble. That's good.
Teach me about the bubble of fiber, Lori. I believe that's your living with Lori, the fiber bubble.
It is, Amelia. So fiber, we haven't talked about fiber, and it actually is super important for us. So foods that are high in fiber, you've got edamame, you've got, which I love all this, but air popped popcorn, would you ever think, right? Brussels sprouts, raspberries, pears with skin, almonds, split peas, artichoke hearts, green peas. Some of the benefits, you've got digestive health, you can imagine, right? So digestive health, weight management, it's great for heart health, blood sugar control, and cancer prevention. So fiber plays a critical role in so many functions in our health. And I feel when I was pulling content for Living with Lori, I'm like, I need to do better here. I don't feel like I do good on protein. I feel like I eat a high protein diet, but I don't think I'm getting enough fiber. So note to self, I need to eat more popcorn. It's air popped popcorn, and it's not.
So microwave doesn't count. That's like extra butter.
Right. Exactly. But I love raspberries. I love having them in the refrigerator.
Mhm.
I love edamame. I love everything that was on that list. I eat. Brussels sprouts are my favorite.
I also eat everything on that list, Lori.
Do you
I feel
really?
like we should have confetti. I will eat everything that's on that list.
Oh my gosh, where is confetti? I'm pretending to. Yeah, that's amazing because normally I'm like 50-50 with you, right? With the foods. No
I just had
fish,
some
no avocado.
I just ate some raw almonds this morning before we
Mm.
filmed. I was like, I need to eat, but I don't feel like eating it. So I just grabbed a small handful and was eating them while I was prepping.
So let's talk about that for a second. So raw almonds, totally different than toasted almonds. You're losing the benefits of the nut when you toast it or roast it. So whenever you're having nuts, I would always, always, always lean to raw. And
These
if
are
you,
raw.
yep, and get it
I
like
have
unsalted.
both. My
Yeah,
husband likes the salted ones, and I've been buying the raw ones. So like I
so
can.
good. And Trader Joe's has an amazing selection in their nuts section that are raw and salted, healthy nuts for you. So
Mhm.
yes, thank you for calling that out. It should be raw, but so good for you.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have the same seasons, but it's fall. Like we're in the season where the good produce, it's hard to get at this point because I did have all the fresh berries, fresh pears, all that good stuff from the neighboring farm. And it would just be like the pears were the ones that you would take a bite and literally they would melt in your mouth.
Oh, so good,
Like
Amelia.
like spray out. Like I would have to have a napkin because I would take a bite and like they were so juicy. Yeah, they were amazing. I think my mouth is going to start watering just thinking about them right now.
Yum. So you've got a nice assortment there, but again, fiber is super critical for our overall health and again, plays many, many functions. Super easy to pick one of those, two of those foods and consume throughout the day. So when we're done, I'm headed to the grocery store.
Good job. All right, Lori, do you know anything?
I don't know anything. I feel like I know I've been good for months now, right?
I know.
I do not have anybody on the move. I actually, do you know what? I do have somebody. I'll let you go first and then I will go.
Okay, so people on the move. I recently saw that James DeBoer, who I've known for a long time, he is now a senior account manager at Gordon Sinclair, the drinkware company.
Oh,
I think James was at SNS before that, but I don't remember off the top of my head. And then Deborah Gasper, I know you know her.
I do.
She recently joined MSP Design Group as the Executive Vice President of Sales.
Wow.
So those are my big movers. I do have some other industry news, but I will let you go next, and then I will follow up.
Sweet Carla Weston. She's adorable. She lives in California. Previously with TechWeld, she just took a job with Gemline as the regional sales manager for Southern California.
Oh.
So by the time this airs, she will be up and running.
That is nice. Good job.
Isn't that exciting?
That is exciting.
She's going to do amazing things.
Well, that's good. You know what else? It means things have calmed down because last time we met, like we couldn't keep track of all the movements. Now things have calmed down a little bit. So
it'll spike again as we near the end of the year in January, right? It always does.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We had mentioned PPAI had brought on some new board members, but they now named their new officers. And those are Danny Rosen, Zach Otterstein, and Mark Gammon. So they are new officers with PPAI. Also PPAI, they are having their LDW Leadership Development Conference coming up down in Dallas the end of this month. I'm super bummed I don't go this year through my regional. And they offered their first scholarship. And Megan Sapp with Brand Editions from St. Louis was the recipient of that. So that's amazing. I already mentioned PPAM is hosting our fall showcase the 14th and 16th, one in St. Louis and one in KC with golf in between. So if you're in my hood and you have not registered, the show might be sold out, but we can always still squeeze somebody in for golf.
Love, 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 love.
And then I know you're familiar with T. Hamilton.
Yes.
Miss T. So Promo Kitchen is hosting their annual design contest. So it's a design a tote bag in T's honor.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, I think the deadline is the end of this month as well. Don't quote me on that, but go to Promo Kitchen. You can find out all the details. And then here's one more. Congratulations. But at ID Product Source, Brett Lewinsky, who is the Vice President of Operations, just celebrated his 10-year anniversary. So that's pretty amazing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I've been with my company 7.5 years. 10 years is a long time.
That's gone fast, Amelia, for you, I think.
Oh, I think so too. And one other thing that I read recently, which I don't know if you've seen this, and I'm surprised but not surprised because everything just seems to be wonky. But have you heard schools in certain cities and states have started banning stainless steel water bottles?
No, I have not heard. Why?
They're citing it's disruptive in class. I guess some kids maybe are knocking them on the floor to make noise to disrupt, or dumb kids are trying to hit each other with the bottles. I guess at major cities, if they have body scanners, it slows down the process because of the metal sometimes. So I can get that, but then parents are worried because that means single-use bottles or plastic bottles, and then the whole health scare with some of the plastics and stuff. So I don't know. We already have to turn our cell phones in. Can we not have water throughout the day? I mean, I don't even know. Do schools still have water fountains? Most of them just have the airport ones where you.
I don't know, but I think that it's it seems like there's always something that they find that to pick on, right? There's focus on something else.
I know.
I'm sure there's other things that are more important than a child bringing a stainless steel water bottle to school. Just a thought.
Yeah, and if they're annoying, then make them keep it in their backpack.
Keep it in the backpack, check it in between. Right? Put a shelf and have them check it in at the back of the
kindergartners have their little cubbies.
Yes, put it in the cubby.
We don't even have lockers. Our school did a refresh, and they have a few, but they got rid of all the lockers basically in the high school because they said kids don't use them, and they also said that's where problems tend to happen is when people are hanging out their lockers, issues. And I'm like, what the? So now kids carry all their shit with them all day in those 20-pound backpacks because they don't have a locker. Oh my gosh. I did have a problem with that when my kid was tiny and the bag weighed more than him. I was like, I'll buy you a roller bag. And he's like, I don't want to get beat up, Mom. I don't want a roller bag. So
a roller bag. I used to travel with those years ago, 30 years ago. I thought I was all fancy with my roller bag. Not anymore. I'm like, people with roller bags, I'm like, get it off. You're going to trip somebody.
Oh, and in other sad news in industry, did you know that AOL officially went offline?
No. So what does that mean?
Remember AOL?
Yes.
You'd plug it into your actual phone jack. I don't even think kids know what a phone jack is anymore.
Right.
You would plug it in and be like,
and then there's the ding. There was a ding, right? That was their brand. So are they obsolete now? So if you have an AOL email address, it's gone?
I don't know if somehow they rolled those over, but AOL is a service. If you still tried to plug in and that was your internet provider, it is finito, dead, buried, RIP. AOL does not exist anymore as an internet service.
That's so sad. And you know what? Was it, oh gosh, what movie was it? With Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. You Got Mail.
You Got Mail.
You Got Mail. That was AOL. AOL was.
Wait, that was Tom Hanks, I think, and Meg Ryan.
Oh, maybe. Because
Billy Crystal is the one where she gets really excited in the sandwich deli.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it right now.
You Got Mail, right? Was the AOL You've Got Mail?
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So rest in peace.
AOL.
Do-gooders. Do you have any do-gooders?
I don't, Amelia. I don't. I told you this was a struggle one this week. I don't know.
Naughty people. Naughty people if you don't know any do-gooders, Lori.
I've been good up until now. I struggled with, I forgot about Carla on my, if you know, you know, but I will have a do-gooder next week.
Okay. Well, I did not see anything that struck me, or maybe I missed the news just because, you know, you can only consume so much stuff. But I do want to give a shout out for do-gooders to all the people, I can't say it enough, all the volunteers for regional associations. So if you are not part of your regional, I strongly suggest you reach out. Now is the time when regionals open up to fill board seats for people that have to pull off. Every board is different about the terms you can serve or how long you can be on the board. So reach out if you're interested. Every board I know of loves to get new, fresh perspective and new people out there. And even if you're not ready to be a full board member, you can reach out and be a committee member. There's lots of ways that you can do good for your regional association and your community. So reach out to them. If you don't know who that person is, I believe if you go to PPAI's website, there is a link somewhere on the bottom that will show you a map of where the territories lie with the regional associations. And typically there is a link you can click that will email the executive director for that group. Or reach out to me and I probably know who it is and I'm happy to assist you in the right direction.
I think Stacy, who works with me, she just did the RMR show this week, and she called. She's like, "Will you be okay if they need help at the RMR on the board?" And I'm like, "Yes, go! Like, go spread your wings. It's so good, you know." So
yeah, that looked like a fun show. I need to look at all the regional shows. I go to a few of them, but I need to look at more of them and figure out which ones I can go to. Ooh, that was a bad decision. Don't push my hair like that.
I love it.
Okay. While you have been traveling, I know last time you said you had time to watch shows because of all the traveling. Have you watched anything? Is there any recommendations?
No, we have a list of shows that we want to watch, but we have been on, literally 10 weeks on the road straight. I'm like, yeah. So it'll be good. So Mark and I'm so excited for the next 3 months, because it's fall, winter, that cuddling weather.
You want to watch movies.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the last time you did have a show, you were watching the Amanda Knox series. I don't think it ended yet. It's a slow rollout, which I hate because I like to just binge watch start to end. So I have been watching that, but I have to wait like every Wednesday. I think there may be 1 or 2 more episodes. I'm not really sure, but that is really good.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I do. So that's on Hulu. So if anyone's interested, this is a reenactment of her perspective, not completely historical. There is some ad lib in there, but very good story and super messed up in terms of how it all went down.
For sure.
I have a new series for you to add, and it is on Netflix, and it's called Black Rabbit.
Okay.
And it stars Jude Law and Jason Bateman, and they play brothers. And one of the brothers is just a hot mess, total shit show. The other one, less so, has his stuff more together, kind of falling apart behind the scenes, but they have a restaurant in like downtown New York, and it's like the seedy underbelly of like the things that happen behind the scenes and the financial stuff and people. I don't want to get too much into it, but it is just chaotic and it's fast paced. And it's one of those things that like you have to pay attention because there's so many moving parts. And then at the end, when they do the credits, I saw Laura Linney's name pop up and I was like, what? So Laura Linney is directing it. And if you remember, Laura Linney starred as Jason Bateman's wife in Ozarks.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I thought you would appreciate that. Like,
yes,
how it's all put together. So she's never in any scenes, but she's directing it. So I was like, I love that for them.
So amazing.
It kind of reminds me how Ozark was like crazy. It's like that, only it's just one series or one season. And it's all about this restaurant called the Black Rabbit.
Oh, I love it. I'll tell Mark about this one.
Yeah. And the ending, I was just like, ugh. Yeah, I didn't expect things to go down the way they did. So I'll just leave it there. You'll have
Thank
to watch
you
it.
for sharing.
Yeah. Lori, I think you said you had something to see if I break the law. So far, no law officials have come after me after our last segment. So
That would be too
you have
predictable.
something that doesn't admit that I broke the law allegedly.
Yes.
Okay,
Never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush.
Oh, hell yeah. Have you not?
Mark's maybe.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. My husband's, I know he's used mine before, and I was like, "Ew, don't use my toothbrush." And I'm like, I probably used yours before, especially early on. Now I don't. When I was younger, I stayed over at my aunt's. I took care of my younger cousin a lot. My aunt worked nights, so I would spend the night there, and it wasn't always planned. Sometimes it would just be one of those things like, hey, just stay here. So if I needed to brush my teeth, I might just borrow her toothbrush. And really well.
So should I ask the question today? Would you use somebody else's toothbrush?
No.
No.
I mean, desperate times do call for desperate measures. Like the toothpaste on the finger just freshens the breath. I don't feel like that cleans. But now there's so many of those like little things you can carry in your purse that you can kind of like, you have all those. We didn't have all of those 30 years ago, 20 years ago. I even carry a little tiny, I carry it in my backpack, but it's a toothbrush that like fits inside of it. So you take it apart and then you plug it in and it makes the handle. But when you store it, the head goes back into the storage and there's like a little teeny tiny tube of toothpaste. So I always carry that with me when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm too old to be doing the walk of shame. But if I did, I would probably just start carrying around those disposable toothbrushes and just make everyone's life easier.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. I'm just trying to think back. Maybe I've used my sister's when we were little, right?
Yeah.
Little, but I wouldn't I don't think I ever used a friend's, and I'm sure a friend wouldn't have let me use theirs. I don't think.
Well, you don't ask.
Soccer, like in our soccer days with the team, I don't think so. It was probably the finger with toothpaste on it. So,
because if not in high school, if I didn't have a toothbrush, my morning breakfast was like a Snickers and a Coke, and that was not helping with the teeth.
So funny.
Yeah, it's probably why I had so many cavities as a kid, because Coke and a Snickers in the morning,
I love it.
Not probably best choices, but it was the 90s. What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Nobody gave a shit back then. It was just nobody cares. Oh, okay, that was a good one. Have you ever used Mark's?
Yeah.
See? Yeah. Does he know?
Probably not.
That's a better question. Not have you used one? Does the person know you used
Right. That is
make sure you clean it really well and then try to dry it so that they don't notice that it's wet when they go to grab it.
Where I get caught is if I have a little bit of lipstick left, because I'll use sometimes like an 8-hour lipstick, and it'll get on some of the toothbrush that would said giveaway. So I need to make sure I cover my tracks.
Girl, if you're gonna do the crime, cover it up.
Right.
Cover it up. Don't let them know.
That was here.
Okay, thank you again to Totally Bamboo, who has thoughtful design collections featuring cutting boards, serving pieces, utensils, and smart storage solutions. Go check them out at totallybamboopromo.com. Add the promo. Without the promo, it's retail. Add the promo. And then please share your do-gooders. I want to hear about all the awesomeness people are doing around the industry. And then tune in again on October 24th for a new episode. We'll have to talk Halloween and see.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll pull in some Halloween stuff for that one.
Yes, we
It
will.
will not be in costume, but
We could, right?
we could. This is my costume. It's called.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, until next time, y'all. Bye.
Bye.